Chris, speaking tonight after a 1-0 win over Hertfordshire rivals Kings Langley. Step forward, I think.
Yeah, definitely. We knew what to expect tonight, so we had a bit of a game plan put in place. We looked at it just first half. We knew we were going to be playing against a team that want to dominate possession, and they're very good at it. So the plan was half time. Can we have a clean sheet? And then we'll change and adapt change and adapt formation and what we're trying to do and how we play, and see if we can nick the goal in the second half. And it's worked. What a strike from Nath. But yeah, we managed to contain what is a very, very good footballing side, and said it to the boys in there afterwards. We've had to work really hard for that clean sheet, and that needs to be our levels moving forward every single game now.
Yeah, it's a welcome clean sheet because it has been a little while. But definitely signs of progress from Saturday to Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, even if you look at it, I guess technically it was a clean sheet Saturday. We've chucked it in our own net, but we did a week's work on pure formation, and we peppered the boys for 2 sessions. They didn't have the ball. It was just constantly defend, and we got that shape right. We knew we had to stop conceding as easily and as freely as we have been, and that's been the message to the boys. Is let's just take one game at a time rather than look back or look forward. I'm repeating what I said Saturday, but that's been the mentality for the last 2 games. Is just focus on that 90 minutes, and I think some of the performances tonight have been probably the standout all season, you know. So adding the clean sheet to that and the 3 points, then it's job well done.
Yeah, and I think, as you said, it's sort of like a building block in it. You build up from that defensive strength, and then earn the right to play from that, really. Word about Connor coming in?
Yeah, I mean, we tried to get Connor in the summer. He decided he wanted to try and continue at Royston. I'm glad we finally got him. You've seen what he's done. He adds pace, he's got good feet, he drives at players, probably something we've lacked, and it just gives us an extra dimension. When you've got a natural left footer up that end of the pitch, and Cole doing what he was doing the far side as well, it causes problems. And once we transition the ball back and then we can get it into him, we've got people that can get us up the pitch. And yeah, full credit to him. I know he took a little bit of a knock, but I think that's more precautionary, and he should be all right for Saturday.
And about Saturday, more of the same?
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully it'd be nice to be back here on a Saturday and have a bit more of a following with us. But it has to be. We can't take anything that we've done tonight into Saturday. It has to be treated as his own entity. We go again. We have to put that work rate in. That is an absolute given, and that is the bare minimum that we can expect now moving forward. Is that desire to keep a clean sheet has to be maintained, and then probably again use the ball better. I thought we were quite sloppy with it first half, and we spoke about the straight balls up to Matty probably being ineffective and working it into better areas, and we did that second half, and I thought we caused all sorts of problems. And it's probably the first time I've watched us sustain pressure and tick a ball over in the final third for quite a while, and that's progression as far as I'm concerned, Neil. The clean sheet's great, but I've spoken to a few people and they've been saying about defending better. In my eyes, we need to attack better, and we've spent 95% of games defending because we just kept giving it away. And
yeah, there seemed to be a little bit more patience tonight.
Yeah, and I think that's probably when we look at the players that are on there. When you've got a midfield that consists of Fernando, Nathan, Connor, Cole, that's 4 good football players that can retain a ball and they know how to work off of it to create space, and that's made a huge difference. Newt's dropping into that role in there. Again, I thought he was solid, and between him, Muzz, and Ronnie, with Dim behind him, that diamond there in a defensive shape, it has been really strong. And I thought the lad that played up top for them was a real handful, and he'd given Muzz a tough time. But I thought that again that the 3 of them have dealt with their pressure really well, and I think that's where our clean sheet probably built from.
Yeah, and another couple of great saves from Dimmy.
Yeah. I mean, you got to look at it from a goalkeeper. He's, for a large part of that and a large part of Saturday, he hasn't had much to do. We've dealt with their balls forward, and we've cleared our lines, and we've broke their play up. So for him to be able to sustain concentration and then pull off saves like that, it's outstanding for him. Yeah. And listen, they got a couple of lads that can strike a ball, and you've seen that. And the one that he's tipped over the bar, it's a hell of a save. But the real, what am I trying to say? The really exciting part of that, and the impressive part, is the fact that he's had nothing to do for a long period. You know, the back four had, but he hasn't. So to be able to stay switched on, like, fair play to him.
Yeah, nice one.
Cheers mate. Thank you.